fast, it never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
There we go. Okay, I'm like, StreamYard is a StreamYard. Look at this, Lord Jesus. Welcome in, everybody, to each and every single one of you. Hello, 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 hello. To you, and you. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here. As we are coming on the air, about an hour ago, it said Voice of Administration says it will pay SNAP benefits in full in November. We will believe that when we see it, okay? But anyway, that's neither here nor there, but a very important point. The bigger issue is, can we get this government shutdown over with? Because this is getting ridiculous, okay? So, I know what you all are thinking, Bray. What's going on here? I thought you did all the hotels in Vegas. Well, not necessarily. There was one that I didn't really know if I could do. And it was New York. So let's get to it. Hire is waiting. Those available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. There we go. All right. As you can see, the fountains are Bizak. Yes, indeed. They are Bizak. Turn down this background music here. There we go. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here on a Friday night. Hopefully all is well with each and every single one of you. So, when it came to New York, how this live got inspired was from my good friend Paul in the Onyx collab. So I told him about the big Vegas live that we did, taking some of the lower, rated hotels and giving them a brand new life. If you missed it, please go back and watch it. It was a fabulous time. And he asked me, could I do something with New York? Now, for those of you who don't know what New York is, let me pull it up here for y'all. Like I said, hopefully everybody has had a good Friday. Yes, indeed. All right, here, let me get this up for you all. Okay. So here it is here. So this is New York, New York. It's owned by Vicky Properties and operated by MGM Resorts International, and is designed to evoke New York City in its architecture and other aspects. The design features downsized replicas of numerous city landmarks such as the Statue of Liberty. The hotel tower represents various skyscrapers. Its tallest structure is a replica of the Empire State Building, standing at 47 stories and 529 feet tall. This made New York the tallest building rather in Nevada until completion of Wynn Las Vegas 2005. The property includes the Big Apple Coaster, which travels around the hotel tower. Now they have said that's a very, very, very rough roller coaster, right? The casino is 51,765 square feet, and the hotel contains 2,024 rooms. So, after the September 11th attacks, a spontaneous memorial site emerged in front of the resort Statue of Liberty. Official memorial was added in 2003, but was demolished 10 years later, rather, when the resort's facade was remodeled. A Hershey's Chocolate World was added in 2014 as part of the remodel. The resort has hosted various entertainers and shows, including comedian Rita Ripner, who performed there from 2001 to 2006 in the show's Humanity, which ran from 2003 to 2020. So this 18-acre site is at the north corner of the Tropicana Las Vegas Boulevard section, and have been considered a prime spot for development due to its proximity to MGM Grand, Excalibur, and Tropicana. Of course, Tropicana is no longer around, but you would be close to the Party City, Excalibur, and the Amazon MGM Grand, right? So I thought that this was a really interesting hotel here, and with the history of this here, I thought this was really interesting. So you have here, the hotel is contained in a single building, although its exterior is designed to represent various New York skyscrapers joined together. The buildings are roughly 1/3 the size of their real-life counterparts. Tallest building, like I said, is a 47-story, 529-foot tall replica of the Empire State Building. Other buildings depicted in the hotel's skyline include the Chrysler Building, the Manhattan Municipal Building, the New Yorker Hotel, and the Century. The interior differs throughout the hotel to reflect the design of the four skyscrapers: Empire State, Chrysler, Century, and New York in the New Yorker hotel buildings. The other skyscrapers depicted in the skyline not represented in the interior. Although the skyline is meant to represent New York City in the 1940s, it does include several buildings completed after that period, such as the Lever House in 1952, the Seacon Building in 1958, CBS Building in 1965, 55 Water Street, 1972, and 550 Madison Avenue. The exterior features a 150-foot replica of Statue of Liberty, situated at the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana Avenue. A lagoon, a fireboat sits at the base of the statue. The exterior also features a large replica of the Soldiers and Sailors Monument, Main Immigration Building on Ellis Island, and Grand Terminal Central. A 300-foot long replica of the Brooklyn Bridge runs along the property's facade on Las Vegas Boulevard. So here is that there. So literally this runs in the middle of Vegas. So you gotta imagine how cool that is right there. New York, New York have been the only strip resort without a roadside sign. Resort President Felix Rappaport said the building has always been its own marquee. A $10 million sign rising 222 feet was eventually added in 2003. A 30-foot long neon sign located above the resort strip entrance was dismantled in 2014. Many renovations, it was donated to the Neon Museum. So the interior was designed by Yates Silverman Incorporated. The casino is meant to resemble various interiors of New York, including Broadway, Central Park, Greenwich Village, Times Square, and Wall Street. So the central area of the casino floor was named Central Park and featured lamps, fake trees, and a large facade depicting the New York Stock Exchange building. The high roller gaming area was designed to resemble the Rockefeller Center Promenade. Cobblestone pathways lead past various eateries and retail shops with mock building facades. A food court designed with architect Hugh Hardy as consultant was created to resemble Little Italy, Manhattan. So this is New York, New York on the inside. Okay, so it looks like you are literally in the middle of New York City. Although it's more like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You know what I mean? So I'm reading all this to you all so you guys can kind of understand where we are before I get to the pitch. Because when I tell you of how I was able to rebrand New York, New York, you're going to be like, oh my God. Okay, then, Bray, I see you. I see you and I see you. So, yes, indeed, let's keep going here. So, New York, New York features a 51,765 square foot casino. As opened, the casino measured 84,000 square feet, had 2,400 slot machines and 71 table games. The hotel contains 2,024 rooms. When the resort opened, it featured a second floor, 28,000 square foot video arcade, which also included bumper cars and laser tag. The property also included a cigar lounge known as Hamilton's, named after George Hamilton, a majority owner of the lounge. Hamilton's provided a view overlooking the casino floor, included a retail shop and a private back room known as the Club Car, presumably an upscale rail car, which I think Club Car is also a cocktail, if I'm not mistaken. Hamilton's had capacity for 175 people, while the Club Car could hold an additional 30. The lounge closed in January 2000. Mid-port business, the trend of cigar bars had died off. The closure of the resort's wedding chapel was also cited, as Hamilton's typically hosted wedding receptions. The renovation in 1999 added more meeting space and a restaurant, as well as upgrades for more than 300 rooms. A computerized valet parking system was implemented in 2001 to reduce wait times. So New York, New York opened with 4 restaurants and a food court. Several of the same dining establishments were still in operation as of 2016. Among the original restaurants, Two Fernando, an Italian eatery, and Chin Chin Asian restaurant. Both are part of California-based restaurant chains. Another original restaurant is Gallagher Steakhouse. Unlike most casinos of the pre-COVID-19 era, New York, New York never had a buffet. Now, I did not know this. The Motown Cafe and Nightclub. Now, I'm thinking it's that Motown, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, damn it. Just trying to bring it up. So we do have a video actually of the Motown Cafe, which is actually really cool. I never really knew that Motown had a cafe like this, but let's check it out. So this was in New York and in Las Vegas. So check this out. Whitney Houston, Brandy, and all those people. I think that's Gabrielle Garcelle Bouvet. I think that's Garcelle Bouvet, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Motown was a source of all the soul music. It set a precedent. It kept the spirit going within music. It's not just Motown, but it's what Motown gives out.
It would have been so cool to go to the Motown Cafe, like just to be in the Motown Cafe. That would have been so amazing. Oh man, I love us as a people. I really do.
Boy, we never thought we would start where we did and would end up in a restaurant. It's very exciting. I like it very much.
I mean, look at that. All that is Motown history. There's little Michael there. The gold record staircase.
I don't feel old enough to be legendary, but I'm accepting that very well. And what a nice way to be remembered. I'll bring my children here and let them see that.
What do you think of it?
I love it.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. I think it's going to do real well.
It means that finally there is a church to the religion of Motown. It's a place where you see all of the character of Motown come alive. It's like visiting a church for me.
That is so cool. That is so cool. And then this very deep article from Adam White. Shout out to him. And of course, they have different foods here. Like it takes two pairing fried chicken with a Belgian waffle for $12.95. Smokey's ribs off of Smokey Robinson. And honestly, like this was just so cool. But as you can see here, not everyone was impressed at the eatery's Florida version. The Orlando Sentinel's restaurant Rye reckon the mug cake was severely dry, flourless cake, and the apple brown Betty had hard apple slices with sugary coating. Not exactly a classic Betty. So, execution depends on where you eat. But I think that this was so cool. So this was inside New York. And so the business generated $5 to $6 million a year in revenue, but that proved to be less than the $10 million to $25 million, which Chief Operating Officer Brian Dadman had predicted publicly. The entire theme restaurant industry was exploding at the time. I believe the market got saturated. The Motown Cafe wasn't late to the game, but it wasn't early. Honestly, to tell you the truth, if they brought back the Motown Cafe, like as a Motown sit-down restaurant now, I think that there's not enough Black-owned businesses in America and the world that I think people would definitely go. I mean, y'all remember Sweetie Pies and how long that was open. And, I know people make fun of Blaze, the restaurant, and the old lady game with Candy, but still, I mean, those are very, very big restaurants. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. Didn't I know that was in New York there? Before closing in 2000, it was replaced later. A year later by ESPN's The Casino had opened the Coyote Saloon later in 2001. Both were added to reinvigorate the resort, which has lost some business to newer properties such as Mandalay Bay and Paris, Las Vegas. An Irish pub and restaurant, Nine Fine Irishmen, opened in July 2003. It was the only Irish pub on the Strip. A nightclub known as Rock Vegas opened up in August of 2008. It consisted of an oval-shaped space with overhead television screen wrapped around the room for 360-degree views. They can be used to show a variety of footage, concerts. The club played various types of music to attract a broad demographic. It had seen for 880 people. Featured a stage for performers and also included a outdoor 2,000 square foot patio along the Las Vegas Strip where DJ parties would take place. The club closed in 2012. The ESPN Zone closed in 2010 and was replaced later with the Sporting House Bar and Grill. The two-story Sporting House included more than 130 televisions for sports viewing. It also had an arcade with 60 games. And then Shake Shack opened its first Las Vegas location at New York. Later that year, Tom's Urban Restaurant with 3 bars was later added. In 2015, both restaurants took the space formerly occupied by Sporting House. And then, of course, Hershey's Chocolate World, which serves as the flagship store, happened 2013, 2014. And so right here, this roller coaster, the Big Apple roller coaster, reaches speeds of 67 miles per hour and is 203 feet high. The ride has undergone a variety of enhancements, including the introduction of a magnetic braking system and new trains. The roller coaster has trains that resemble the traditional checker cab. The roller coaster opened along with the resort as a Manhattan Express built by Tugo. It was only one of 2 roller coasters in the world to feature a hardline roll and dive. So there you go there. And then, of course, they had Zumandia adult-themed show by Cirque du Soleil. They replaced the Lord of the Dance. And Zumanity was the only third show to take permanent residence in the Las Vegas Valley. It was the first circus show to be directed primarily towards adult audiences. The theater was arranged in a cabaret with sofas and bar stools, complementing the standard theater seats. It became a long-range success, hosting more than 7,700 performances. Yes, indeed. So, Lord of the Dance ran for 4 years, performed for 2,000 performances, and then they had Mad Hatten. So it was a short-lived. So the show was reworked from a prior short-lived review in New York called Street Songs. Singers and dancers were among the performers. In Mad Hatten, the sets were designed to portray areas in New York City. The show closed in 1998 due to poor box office results. So then Dave King leased the former space of Las Vegas and opened it as the Broadway Theater, a 200-seat venue for several shows produced by him. Among them was Dancing Queen, featuring songs by ABBA. And that show closed in July of 2013. And then ventriloquist Terry Fair entertained in the former Semantic Theater before relocating his show to the Resort's Liberty Loft event space overlooking the Sportsbook. And then Mad Apple debuted May 26, 2022. It's hosted inside the former Semantic Theater, which seats 1,200 people. So it has a variety of performers, including singers and comedians. So that's basically New York, New York. Now, I was like, what can I really do with this? Because I really couldn't think of anything. I just really couldn't think of anything. And then I saw the rooms. I wanted to see these rooms here. So here are the rooms. So these have been renovated. These are very nice rooms, I have to say. Very, very nice rooms. And I was like, can I really do something with this? Like, sincerely, can I really transform, New York, New York? And so, with that being said, I want to take y'all now to it because I think I've talked your ear off long enough, right? I think I have. I'm going to make sure that is everything. Okay, you ready for this? Check this out. This is my idea, okay? The Ray-Ban New York, New York Hotel Casino Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps and the brand that never blinks, right? So you think of Ray-Bans, the Wayfarer glasses and sunglasses? Yes, we're incorporating Ray-Ban into New York, New York. So the core concept turned the New York, New York Hotel into an immersive Ray-Ban flagship city resort. The hotel becomes a celebration of style, vision, music, nightlife, and American heritage, rooted in Ray-Ban's origin in Rochester, New York, founded in 1937. This is not just a hotel; it's a fashion plus lifestyle playground where the Ray-Ban brand identity meets New York attitude and Las Vegas energy. So the exterior, right? So the exterior is really cool. So the exterior architecture transformation, the signature Ray-Ban lens facade. The roller coaster loops through a massive pair of iconic Ray-Ban aviators built into the facade. The lenses are digital LED screens reflecting New York skylines, eye-catching ads, and real-time guest selfies from inside the hotel, right? But they also can do, announcements as well. I guess that goes back to the eye-catching ads. Red neon skyline glow replaced the green trim of the current exterior with Ray-Ban red neon, creating a visual identity that pops day and night. The Golden Bridge transformed the pedestrian bridge into the Ray-Ban runway, a light-based walkway that captures silhouettes of guests and displays them on the lenses above. I know, right? Now, like I said, I really couldn't think of anything until I just was looking around, and then I typed in Ray-Ban, and then when I saw Rochester, New York, I'm like, oh, that was my problem. I was thinking it had to be from Times Square, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. But as we saw in the beginning of this live from New York, New York, the hotel had different sections of New York. So I had to kind of just get outside my mind just a little bit. So the interior concept, the Ray-Ban Casino, the vision floor, black chrome and Ray-Ban red. Dealers wear Ray-Ban frames. Chips has lens-inspired design. Tables have a built-in lens glow line that reacts to winds, which would be very cool. Number 2, the Ray-Ban flagship retail lab combines retail plus customization plus artificial intelligence eyewear fitting. Guest designed sunglasses with custom lens tinting, engraved name or initials, and limited edition Vegas only silhouettes. And then the nightlife experience, Studio 1913, where Ray-Ban meets Studio 54 vibes. By the way, 1913 is the year when Ray-Ban was founded. So, mirror ball lenses hang over the dance floor, airless, dressed in futuristic Ray-Ban fashion, live DJs and performers on rooftops overlooking the strip through glass walls. Then you have the Skylight Rooftop Pool Club, a pool shaped like a Ray-Ban lens, day to night transformation with projection mapping across the water, drone shows above the strip spelling Ray-Ban in the night sky. Then you have the rooms. Now, of course, all these rooms would have to be transformed. So rooms themed around Ray-Ban collections. So you have the aviator rooms, heritage style brushed steel leather accents, Wayfarer rooms, bold, colorful pop art inspired, chromatic chromatic suites lens inspired, line that just today or night, a smart mirror that lets you try on sunglasses using artificial augmented reality the main attraction, the Ray-Ban Light Beam Spectacular Night Show on the strip, uses laser light projection and the giant Ray-Ban digital lenses on the side. Beams reflect onto mirrors across the property like light bouncing off of sunglasses. Taglines to use see Vegas differently. The strip's first fashion hotel, Ray-Ban New York where style checks in. So why does this work? This merge creates a luxury fashion hotel, a flagship experimental retail location, a marketing mecca for Ray-Ban, and a property that stands apart from every casino on the strip. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ray-Ban? Yes, that Ray-Ban. And wait till you see these pictures here. So this is, y'all look at that. Like, imagine that on the Vegas Strip, and you have, ads here, selfies here. Like, this will be a literal, actual billboard, right? And then you have the Ray-Ban runway right there, which is the bridge, which is going through, the hotel. So I thought that was so cool. Okay, there. Hang on. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so as we keep scrolling down, this is the lobby. Okay, there we go. So here's the lobby here. So you see how neon red it is. You are walking into a whole experience. And not to mention too, imagine if you're, with a group, you have your group name and everybody there, and then, announcements in this one. So the glasses, right, is going to be your guide to this amazing hotel. Just incredible. Oh my God. Okay. So then as we scroll down a little bit more, here is what your room is going to look like. Now, of course, here's the cool thing. Now, this happens on, I think, Royal Caribbean. They have these digital portholes, right? So imagine a digital window, right? And let me tell you something. Not every room is going to have digital windows, right? These will be for just people who want that upgrade. This digital window will transform from day to night. And then, of course, you have the Ray-Ban neon, sign behind you, the LED board. Like, this would be your room. Okay, so of course it will be a daytime side, nighttime side as well. Like I said, I really am proud of this one. I was trying to think, what could we do? So then, of course, as you guys know, we have made all the other hotels half casino floor, half social floor, right? So the game plan, dual zone floor layout, vision floor, level X, C, play, socialized. Overall strategy, the room is divided into two immersive environments separated by architectural focal point, a giant Ray-Ban lens divider, frosted glass, and digital projection, creating a transition from high energy gaming to social discovery. Casino half, vision floor gaming, gold drive gaming revenue while immersing guests in Ray-Ban's iconic style. So the zoning, Entrance walkthrough as suspended neon aviator frames, center zone, hot zone 80 to 120 slot blanks, arranging arc curves, Ray-Ban lens shape, high traffic location for quick play. Table zone, you got blackjack, roulette, craps, baccarat, and dealers wearing Ray-Ban, dealers wearing uniform Ray-Ban frames. Then, of course, you have VIP gaming lenses, the high limit room, private room behind the chromag lens glass walls. Lighting changes depends on winds, cool tone to warm tone. And then experience enhancers. Ray-Ban prize drops, random slot winners receive limited edition sunglasses. Dynamic LED forward reacts to movement like walking across light. So the materials and the aesthetic, element color palette, detailed black, chrome, Ray-Ban red, lighting, lens glow, soft edge lying around each table, and the sound, a subtle DJ mix from the social floor blending into gameplay. So that is the casino side. And I came up with this strategy because I thought to myself, okay, Vegas wants the high rollers still, right? They want my parents' generation, they want your grandparents' generation. They still want those people that love to come to Vegas to gamble. However, we also know that not all young people like to gamble. They like to smoke and drink. Now we talked about this with the Rio Don Julio Resort, and Thornton said, well, like you said, they don't like to drink. They don't like to drink to excess, but that doesn't mean they don't like to drink, period, right? So then we have to make the other half a social floor. So the goal, make this the most social Instagrammable hangout spot on the Strip features central feature, the lens runway, guest walk on illuminated runway that captures silhouettes, live feed of silhouettes projects onto giant lobby lenses, lounge pods, frames, semi or private seating shaped like open Ray-Ban frames, or for groups bottle service, USB wireless charging at every pod, bar, Studio 1937 inspired by Studio 54 Energy, and Ray-Ban fashion brand elevated DJ booth framed by aviator lenses, content creation station, augmented reality try on wall, guest try sunglasses digitally, a 60-second TikTok booth branded Ray-Ban Red Room. Guests can get their clip and coupon to buy sunglasses downstairs. So you get your TikTok clip and a coupon to buy sunglasses downstairs, like a discount. Social programming during the day, live ray tracing, interactive art visuals. Evening, you have resident DJ and runway spotlight moments, and nighttime pop-up fashion showcases and dance floor activation. So the traffic flow, number one, casino entrance pulls guests through gaming section first. Number two, visual draw neon runway and music pulls guests to the social floor. Number three, social experience includes upsell queues to return to gaming or retail. So your revenue streams, casino, table, games, slots, and VIP high limit room. Number two, social for bar tabs, bottle service, and merchandising. And number three, retail cross-sell, sunglasses, and personalization. Why it works. Maximizes gaming revenue while creating a lifestyle social draw, aligns Ray-Ban with nightlife, fashion, content culture, eliminates dead space. Every inch produces either money or media, or as we call content. So here is the studio right here, Studio 1937. Now, of course, you know, Ray-Ban red, that is the iconic thing, but of course this could change to blue, this could change to yellow, right? So just wanted to show you guys that there. So I really, truly do love this hotel. If you guys give me a minute, I will, let's see here. Let's go back to this here. If you guys give me a minute, I'm going to show you the pool area, but I want to do that live. Hang on. Because that's the one thing I did not do. I wanted to see what the pool area would look like. Okay, so it's creating the skylight rooftop. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So on ChatGPT, you you have a limit for image generation, right? So you can upgrade to get more, or you can wait until your reset, right? But I just want to see what this is going to look like. Oh my God! Like I said, Ray-Ban, New York, New York. That is the hotel. Sincerely, like I said, I didn't know what I could do with New York, New York, but when I saw this right here, I'm like, yes, 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 to this amazing hotel. Like, honestly, I would actually stay at it. Believe it or not, like, yes, that would be a place I would stay at. Like any of the hotels that we have rebranded, I would stay at. I think honestly tell you the truth, you really could make a vacation out of it. You could stay 3 days at one hotel, then stay 3 days at another, then book in your last 2 days at another hotel. Like you could really like have a hotelcation, just to stay at the hotel to experience everything inside that hotel. And not to mention too, imagine if you lived in Las Vegas, like staycations would never be the same. Oh my Lord, y'all, look at this. Look at this. This would be the skylight pool. Okay. Oh my God. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is simply gorgeous. So yes, indeed. So this is my rebrand for New York, New York, the Ray-Ban New York, New York hotel. Like I said, all of these are just what I would do to Vegas if I had the opportunity. Like I said, when I thought about these hotels, I thought about, Caesar's Palace, right? And how Caesar's Palace was all about you being treated like Julius Caesar. Whatever your heart's desire, they made it happen. And so I'm like, okay, well, what if you don't have the money to be Caesar, but you want to go somewhere that was unique and a one-on-one experience? So, with the Jumanji Luxor, I thought of all the adventurers. Actually, let me go back because I want to pull up those hotels here. Give me a moment here. So yes, indeed. So when it came to the Rio Don Julio Resort, I wanted to bring the flavor and the flair back of Rio's Carnival, combined with the amazing pride and service of Don Julio tequila. It'll be the only Don Julio resort in the world where you can drink tequila for 7 days if you really wanted to. The Strat, when we partnered JBL with the Strat to make a very music themed hotel, which honestly would give the Hard Rock Hotel a run for their money, rather. Excalibur, when I combined that with Party City, that was to give not just Excalibur a new soul, but also to give Party City a new soul, that this intellectual property can show up anywhere at any time to elevate the party wherever you are. The Flamingo, before that, the Luxor, the Jumanji Luxor, that was all about adventure and honoring the Egyptian history of the Luxor as well. Not to mention too, you get to stay in a pyramid combining with Jumanji and Egyptian energy, like for real. The Flamingo, the Old Spice Flamingo Hotel. First of all, the Flamingo is the oldest hotel in Las Vegas, and so that is a very historical site. And also too, Old Spice was actually created for women in 1937. I had no idea that the men's line came later. So it was a great way to combine sense and, history with that. Tearing down Circus and bringing the first ever Dave & Buster's Resort to Vegas was such a cool time as well. I mean, think about that, 7 days and 7 nights of arcade games and the Dave & Buster's, Fun Dome as well. Then, of course, transformed the Oyo into the Cayman Jack hotel was amazing, leaving the Steak and Shake there. And then, of course, bringing the Cayman Jack restaurant and bar where you could drink Cayman Jack. And for those of you who don't say, well, Braylon, is the Rio Don Julio Resort and the Cayman Jack Hotel the same? No. We're talking about price points here as well. So the Rio Don Julio Resort is a higher price point. than the Cayman Jack Hotel. So the Cayman Jack is probably where you and me will be staying. Although, you could stay, at the, the Jumanji Luxor Hotel as well. Transforming the MGM Grand into the Amazon MGM Grand. That was just a fun one of just bringing the Amazon experience into it, because as you guys know, Netflix Bites is in Park MGM, so it would not surprise me if Netflix tried to do a hotel down the line. So I'm just being on top of it early, and then retheming the Bellagio from a reserved energy in the hotel to a active energy. Where at the Bellagio, we're all about ringing that bell of curiosity, and now you add Ray-Ban New York, taking this iconic glasses line and bringing it into New York. So your sight determines your experience. So I thought this was very, very cool. So yes, indeed. We're going to take a little commercial break, and we'll be back with more Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Right after this, we are live on the tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved is a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Love y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Yes, that is a rebrand of New York, New York to be Rebrand, New York, New York. This is AI, okay? That is not real. It could be if New York, New York wanted to rebrand. So We did a whole live talking about rebranded Las Vegas hotels. I took some of the lower tier hotels that really didn't get the best reviews and gave them a whole new life. I think some of these hotels probably didn't even know that they could have a life like that. One of my friends said to me, "Why don't you tag them?" I'm just like, well, there's no point in tagging them if they're not going to go and execute these plans and stuff. This was just more for the fun of it, just to show off my creativity. And I see how AI can be used for the good if you utilize it for the good. Because what AI does, it cuts all the mashugana of the hard work that it takes to create these concepts. So it's just like, if you have a powerful presentation over an idea, you can literally like pop it in and, well, actually write down your idea first. Then you can pop it into ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Perplexity or Quillbot, and then it will work out all the kinks for you, and then you just fine tune it, and then there you go. Like I said, AI should be the resource. We should be the source. Like I said in the description box, I know that for the brand that I was going to announce, I think a lot of people were going to be like, what brand could really like revive New York, but I could so see this, and like I said, imagine it being like a very cool, crisp blue throughout the day, to reflect the blue sky. But then at nighttime, oh my Lord, you see that Ray-Ban red is like, okay, I gotta go in. Like, imagine you sitting down the Ray-Ban restaurant for the evening, right? And the cool thing is, because Lorena Creole does is she crashes the resorts. So imagine all those hotels that we rebranded, you could crash each resort. Like, sincerely. I think if these hotels were in Vegas, along with Kamala Harris being president, I'm sure that Vegas would be booming right now with hand over fist money. Like, shut up and take my money type of energy. But also, too, that Vegas would have to, revert back to no resort fees and not upcharging people for $9 for a bottle of water. Yeah, so that's a real thing. Sorry, I'm scratching my back. But yeah, that's a real thing. $9 for a bottle of water. Yeah, so I think if Vegas did those changes along with Ray-Ban, New York, and all the other hotels that we rebranded, Las Vegas would be fine. Because here's the thing, at that point, content creators are going to fly to Las Vegas more and more to create content at all of these hotels. Now, the biggest thing is the brands that we have incorporated into all of these, they would have to do a long-term agreement where these are the only hotels of this kind in the world. So like, this would be the only Ray-Ban hotel in the world in Las Vegas, which could be a little bit dicey, especially if you want to expand that. I could imagine, the Cayman Jack hotel probably want to do all-inclusive resorts. I can imagine Dave & Buster's would probably want to do all-inclusive resorts as well. Old Spice, I don't know if you could do an all-inclusive resort chain line, but you probably could. I think Jumanji will probably stay at the Excalibur, although they have teamed up with Maryland Entertainment to create other hotels. Like I said, JBL hotels, that could be a thing. So looks like all of them could be that. But for like the first maybe, 7 years, these will be the only exclusive hotels in the world in Vegas. So yes, indeed. So I wanted to bring this to y'all because, like I said, my friend Paul, he asked me if there was anything I could do with Vegas, what could I do? And I'm like, well, let me do some work. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to send him everything. I think he's going to really like this line. I think he's going to be like, oh, wow, you actually did some work. Not like I don't do work around here, everybody. So, yes, indeed. So, almost there to a full-fledged hour. Hopefully, your Friday night is going well as well. Of course, we have the Bellagio fountains behind us here once again. So, how awesome is that? So, yes, indeed. I'm really proud of this one. I'm proud of all the hotels that we've done, but this one came as a surprise after we did all the other rebranded hotels. But I really, really like this one. Like this right here. This could give some other hotels in Vegas a run for its money. I really, really believe that, right? And not to mention too, imagine, um, you're customizing your glasses, and imagine, that you can inscribe on the glasses like "Will you marry me?" And like you're just walking around, but you don't really see it until you like, what does this say in the lens? Oh my God! You know what I mean? So very, very, very cool. So yes, indeed. Ray-Ban New York, New York. That is the rebrand that I have done for the New York hotel in Vegas. Like I said, this is not real. Okay, so I don't want anybody to run around and say Ray-Ban New York is real. No, it's not. This is an idea of what I would do if New York came to me and said, okay, we need some new energy. We need to revive ourselves. What could we do? I would pitch them this. I would pitch them Ray-Ban New York. So this is what I would do. So, and like I said, I would actually stay at this hotel. I really, really would, for sure. So almost there to a full-fledged hour. And then we'll chill out here for a little bit, give y'all the Daily Bover, and then we'll head on out. Yes, indeed. With that being said, it's been a full-fledged hour. I'm going to turn off the camera now because we have done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. What a good time we have had here. Yes, indeed. Covering this hotel, Ray-Ban New York. Like I said, truly, it has been such a fun time with all the hotels. I think my favorite hotel out of the hotels that we did, right? Because we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including with Haraz, 10. Now, two of the hotels were just rebranding the energy of it. So like the Bellagio, we just said ring that bell of curiosity with Bellagio. Bell is in the word Bellagio. And then Haraz, we just took the word ha and just made that an emotion-based hotel, right? So you're literally living in a living, breathing, moving hotel full of emotion all the time. You know what I mean? So I thought that was really cool, flipping that and, giving that a new energy as well. So like I said, the Rio Don Julio Resort was number 1. The Strat JBL Hotel, or the JBL Strat Hotel, is number 2. The Party City Excalibur Hotel is number 3. The Jumanji Luxor Hotel, which I talked with Phil and Thornton, and they both loved that one. Like Phil said, that is real. I'm going. I am going to that hotel. The Old Spice Flamingo Hotel. That one was really cool as well. The Dave & Buster's Resort. Oh my God. If Dave & Buster's really does that, there's going to be people from all over the world going to that hotel for sure, without question. Then, of course, you have the Cayman Jack Hotel as well. And think about drinking Cayman Jack for 7 days, my Lord Jesus. The Amazon MGM Grand, just bringing that Amazon brand in. Like I said, of course, Netflix Spice, it's inside the Park MGM Hotel. So eventually, Netflix is going into the hotel business. So expensive Amazon jumps on it first, and then of course the Bellagio ring that bell of curiosity. And then right here, Ray-Ban New York. So there it is there. So yep. So I take over theme parks, I take over hotels. I'm just a visionary out here. Making it do what it do, ladies and gentlemen. Making it do what it do. So it's a good time over here. It is. So yeah. Yes, indeed. Lord Jesus, it's been a long day. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. That is Ray-Ban New York there. Yes, indeed. A whole rebrand of that iconic New York hotel that looks like New York on the outside and on the inside. So, yes, indeed, there. So, It is all good. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chillaxing. That is Ray-Ban, New York there. Yes, indeed it is. I'm going to turn up the background music a little bit for us here. Here we go. Still right here with y'all, live on tour. Glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. By the way, in 2 hours, Ready to Love. Hang on, let me turn this down for a minute. In 2 hours, Ready to Love will be back on at 9/8 Central, not 8/7 Central, but 9/8 Central on the Oprah Winfrey Network. And then, of course, tomorrow, the Ray Love panel is Bizak. All right, much love, everybody. Let's keep going. Fountains, the Bellagio fountains are behind us. That is Ray-Ban, New York. That's what I would do if I could rebrand New York to give it some new life. A friend of mine, Paul, asked me what I would do. This is what I would do, good sir. Yes, indeed. So. Hey, welcome in. Just relaxing here. Ray-Ban, New York there. I'm gonna give it a little more time to probably 1 hour 15 minutes, and I'll head off, y'all. Hey, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Rebrand, New York, New York. That is AI, by the way. That's not real. But very cool looking, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hope your Friday night's going well. I'm just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. There. It's kind of rained all day today, honestly. I haven't been in so long to get cold brew either, but almost there to 1 hour and 15 minutes, everybody. So almost there to 1 hour and 15 minutes. Then we're going to do the Daily Motivator, head on out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live, this Rebrand New York rebrand. I really had fun. Oh, wait a minute. Who was this here? Let's see. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Nice work as usual, sir. I skipped back. I think I got the general idea. Excellent work on saving this recording. Thank you, Phil. Good to see you, my man. I hope all is well with you. Yeah, you know what? This was the thing, right? This was not part of the original plan, right? So a friend of mine named Paul asked me if I could save this resort. And so I was like, I think I could do something with this, maybe. But I had to see what I could do. And then when I thought of Ray-Ban, I was literally looking up different brands, and I was just, let me see where Ray-Ban comes from. And then when I saw it was Rochester, New York, I'm like, bet. So yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Let me know if you want to see any of the other pictures, because there are other pictures. Or maybe that's the reason why you skip back to see all the other pictures. But let me know. Let me know. Of course, that is Phil Becker, myself, him, and Phil. We have a thing called BFP Imagineering, and we come together to utilize AI as a resource to see if we can solve problems within our industry of the theme park industry. And also, too, sometimes we have a little bit of fun like this, and we support each other on different projects that we do virtually here on YouTube. So really, really, really cool. So yeah, I'll stay here for an extra couple of minutes, maybe to like 1:20, in case Phil or anybody else has any questions that they may drop in. But yes, indeed. So, but yeah, this one is very adult. Like, I don't think you can bring children to this one. And it's funny too because, okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll show you some pictures. So, okay, give me a moment. Okay. So let me show you some pictures. All right, so that was the first one here. So here is this one here, right here. This is the lobby, right? So imagine you're coming in and you're checking in, right? So imagine all the announcements are on Wayfair digital LED glasses and stuff. So that is the lobby of Rebrand, New York. So it's a very sensual, very adult. and honestly too, I wanted this to feel like whether you were with your partner or whether you were single, you would have a good time. So there could be a singles night at this hotel and you would probably get lucky because the drinks will start flowing. You'll see her in that nice sultry red lighting and you might be having a whole new line of sight by the time you got done. So here's what one of the rooms looks like. Very modern, very sleek. And of course, Ray-Ban, art there. And of course, this is a digital window. Not all of them will have a digital window. Some of them will have a real window, see outside in Vegas. But for those who really want that New York experience, this would be an LED screen that will change from day to night, and we'll probably have like a live camera so you can actually see New York. So we'll have a live camera in New York, and you just wake up and be like, "Oh my God, New York looks so amazing!" And then you walk out into the strip, it's like, "Oh, I'm actually in Vegas." And then of course, the dual zone layout. So we're doing casino floor, social floor. So that's all that there. Then here is the studio. So this would be the nightclub, right? So it's very red. But of course it would be natural lighting so you can tell where everything is and stuff. But it's very, very, very themed here. And then of course, if you're looking for a nice pool, this is the skylight pool here where you can actually chill out on one of the day beds. The pool is there and all that good stuff there. So yeah, I forgot to do this in the beginning when I did the Las Vegas resorts. I forgot New York, but also too, I just couldn't think of anything at the time, and I never want to do anything that's not authentic. And so when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I know what the live is going to be tonight, because most of the time I try to always have a show for you guys to subscribe, but sometimes I really don't know what I'm going to talk about, The topics were very topical this morning, but this evening I just didn't see really anything big that I could talk about. So I was like, what am I going to do? And then I'm like, okay, let me play around with New York. And then this is what came of it. So yeah, you would literally be inside a Ray-Ban experience for 7 days and 7 nights. And can you just imagine this at night? Yeah, you know what I mean? I try my very best, my friend. Let me go back to the top here so I can read you some of it here. So also too, you have the rooms here. So aviator rooms, heritage style, brushed steel leather accents, Wayfair rooms, bold, colorful pop art inspired chromatic, suites lens inspired lighting that adjusts day to night. Then of course the pool shaped like a Ray-Ban lens. Day to night transformation with projection mapping across the water. Drone shows above the strip spelling Ray-Ban in the sky. Mirror ball hangs over the dancing floor, airless, dressed in futuristic Ray-Ban fashion. Live DJs, performers on rooftops overlooking the strip through glass walls. That's Studio 1939. There'll be a retail lab where you can get custom lens tinting, engraved name or initials, or statements. Limited edition Vegas only silhouettes. That's the this combines retail customization, AI, artificial intelligence, eye wearing. And then the casino floor, black, chrome, and Ray-Ban red. It was where Ray-Ban frames, chips have lens-inspired design, tables have built-in lens glow line that reacts to winds. And then, of course, what you saw here. So the roller coaster loops through a massive pair of Ray-Ban aviators, iconic Ray-Ban aviators. Real-time get selfies in the hotel. So if you take a selfie, it could appear on the glasses on the outside. Eye-catching ads, announcements, New York 6 skylines. So the green neon would be changed with the Ray-Ban red neon, and then the pedestrian bridge would be the Ray-Ban runway as well. So that is the Ray-Ban New York hotel and casino. So very proud of this. Very proud of this. Like I was just telling the audience before you got here, Phil, I think the one that really surprised you and Florentine both, I think was the Jumanji Luxor. I think that's the one that really sent you guys over the edge. Like all of them were good in their own right, but it was something about the world of Jumanji and the Luxor combining into one location in Vegas, and instead of having that white light flashing in the sky in Vegas, you have a green light. So, and of course, movie franchises are so huge nowadays, and movie franchises are getting more meta in the real world. So that one was a lot of fun to bring you. But this one here, the Ray-Ban New York hotel and casino, I just thought when I saw this, I'm just like, okay, done, and done. Like, what else do we need to do? So awesome stuff. I'll stay here until 1:30 at least. I know I keep pushing the time, everybody, but you always make time for people who make time for you. So we are good. There are no other hot topics tonight, no other hot destinations except this one, Ray-Ban, New York. So, and honestly, to tell you the truth, I feel like if Ray-Ban saw this, they would actually be like really impressed. They'll be like, well, wait a minute, should we do Ray-Ban resorts? Should this be a thing? Ray-Ban, if you do it, we are going to have problems, okay? All right, we're going to have problems. We start in Las Vegas, then we expand internationally. You know what I mean? Then, maybe some Ray-Ban hotels in the United States. So, we can make this happen. We can do something together. But yes, indeed. So, I feel like all of the hotels that we featured on the last live, I feel like they will all be very impressed on how I was able to find what brand would match the hotel and how I was able to figure out, logistically and with resources to make it a reality. Because you think about, brands like Party City, Don Julio. Let me go back to the hotels here. You think about Don Julio, JBL, Party City, Jumanji, Old Spice, Dave & Buster's, Cayman Jack, Amazon, right? Ray-Ban, they've never gotten into anything this big ever, right? So this will be an all new territory for them, getting into the hotel business. But like I said before, every single hotel is a different piece of art that you can walk into and be a part of. That's literally how I wanted to rebrand these hotels. It's like, okay, if you could walk into this piece of art and engage with it and give your flair to it, what would that look like? So, and plus not only that, like, I feel like Vegas is needing to evolve to be more of a social city instead of a gambling city. Like, gambling is still there, you know what I mean? Like, most of the hotels that we did with the Las Vegas rebrand master plan, I cut the floor from just a whole casino floor to a casino social floor because, you know, we are evolving. Not everybody wants to gamble all their money away. And so you want the old school and the new school to go to all these hotels, right? And for those who really, really want to gamble, you got Caesar's Palace. You have Amazon MGM Grand, which probably really wouldn't change to a half casino, half social floor, but you will have the main big hotels be the gambling hotels, and then these smaller hotels like New York, and the Rio, and everywhere else, they would be social gambling floors. And I think if you evolve Vegas into that, where it's a mix of, you know, primary gambling hotels and primarily gambling and social hotels, everybody will come out to Vegas because now it's something for everybody. And like I said, staycations will never be the same. Like, people will move to Las Vegas just to live in Las Vegas, just to be around these hotels 24/7. Like, can you imagine doing a staycation? Like, all right, you know what, this weekend I'm gonna go stay at the Ray-Ban New York, or I'm going to take a staycation at the Rio Don Julio Resort. I'm gonna take a staycation at the Jumanji Luxor this weekend. You know what I mean? So. Love the New York City Ray-Ban roller coaster. Yes, Vegas does need this. Speaking of which, I fixed a Walt Disney Resort before I go Florida. I have a debate on saving the boardwalk at Walt Disney World. Yes, I know that. I was looking at the messages, and I'm trying to think of what I would bring to that, because with the, and like I said, yeah, we've done the assignment. Okay, so this is just our after show, just kind of chilling out at this point. With the boardwalk at Walt Disney World Resort, right? It's more of a timepiece, time period boardwalks, like 1930s, 1940s. And so I think the biggest thing would be is, how do we update the boardwalk for today's day and age? And honestly, do we do an update at the boardwalk to do something like what we did here with Ray-Ban New York? Is it a brand that we infuse into this thing? Because that could be very possible. Give me one moment, though. I just want to see something. Hang on. If this comes out good, we might have to discuss it, but this will be offline though. And like I said, sometimes I'll get inspired while I'm on live, right? Let's see here. Hang on. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I just did something for one of them. I'm gonna play around with Boardwalk. Just gotta find the right brand. This is why I love our channel over here. And for those of you who are wondering, why do you always say it's our channel? It's your channel. You're the one that does the work. This is very true, but without you all, there is no me. Without me, there is no y'all, right? So it's very relational over here. You know what I mean? So that's what Fullerton was saying and panned the idea, I believe. I'll send him this once wrapped up. Yeah, I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to play around with it and see if there's anything that we can do. You know what I mean? But yes, I am excited about this. I think that brand integrations, you know, are going to be the future of location-based entertainment. I really, really do. Because, you know, when we did what we did with Animal Kingdom, right? Those were just using intellectual properties that Disney had in their arsenal. We really didn't do any brand integration with that at all. With my Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan, was there a lot of brand integration? Yes, there was, from Pop-Tarts to Brooks Brothers to many other brands, and a lot of video games from PlayStation and Epic Games. But also, too, they were all purposeful. I think a lot of times whenever companies try to diversify their brands, they will just say, okay, well, our social capital is good, so we can slap it on anything and we'll make money. No. It has to make complete sense. Like this Ray-Ban New York idea makes sense because Ray-Ban was founded in Rochester, New York. And also, too, it relates to the New York hotel. And you see the transformation of this hotel of, oh my God, wow. Okay, this is not your mama and daddy's hotel. Like, this is an adult hotel. So it gives it more of a elevated feel with a purpose, right? So I do wish brands would be better. Let's just not slap anything onto anything. Let's make sure that if it's going to be something like this, that it makes sense. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to do this, and to the consumer, it doesn't feel like a complete experience. So, like I said, myself, Filmmaker, and Florentine are all available for hire. Hollywood and the industry, we're available for hire. Just to let you know, if you guys want stuff like this, we are available for hire, but it comes with a pretty penny. We're talking about a very nice salary because we're not cheap at all, because our ideas are not cheap. Okay, so listen. So yes, indeed. I like to place the Epic Games to the open at the Escape Room Complex and Entertainment Center. Yes, give me a nice salary. Right, though. Like, this is the thing. I think what people are beginning to understand is that maybe we made the industry rather too tight and insular, and maybe that's the reason why we are rotting apart. Just maybe. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like if any of the brands saw this live or that Las Vegas live, I feel like they would be very impressed without a shadow of a doubt. They would be like, how did you think of this? Why did you think of this? And how come we didn't have the space to even explore this? Like, well, you guys have nice, cushy jobs, and you just have to do the basics to keep your job. And you guys may not think about the future because you're trying to keep up with the brand. So I have the free time to be that creative. So maybe those are the 3 reasons why you guys haven't took a swing for the fences. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So I'm going to let this ride out to probably maybe 142, I think, and then we'll do the daily motivator and then head on out. But this has been a fun live, a bonus after show for you all with Filmmaker Studios. Shout out to him, and also shout out to Floor Team. We are EFG Imagineering. Catch us when you can. And the reason why you may not be able to catch us every single time is because whenever we do a live, utilizing AI, it takes some days, maybe up to a week. Because we're about quality over here. We want to be able to bring you something that could feel like it could happen, right? And in order to do that, it takes, time, energy, and a commitment of, okay, what is the idea that, well, let me flip the reverse right back. 1, what are we tackling, right? That's the first thing. Number 2, is it something that needs our Imagineering? And number 3, do we actually want to do it? Because if we don't want to do it, then it doesn't make any sense to invest in it. So that's why it takes time. But I really do love these AI lives. Like I said, where we're utilizing AI as a resource, not the source. So if anything, like I said, I had the idea for Rebrand New York, but I utilized AI as the resource to make it all happen. So yes, indeed. Absolutely. Well, I'll catch up on the projects here that I fall behind on rebranding Walt Disney World. I fall behind on the rebrand of Walt Disney World. I finished a luau and Ant Mile of the Disney Vacation Club Polynesian Resort exterior. Ooh, okay, then that's what's up. That's what's up. I'll play around with the Boardwalk to see if it just should be the Boardwalk or if it should be the Boardwalk Resort that should be rebranded. I'll play around with that, and I'll give you guys some ideas, and then we'll go from there. Like I said, I think Disney World, they have what? I can't remember the number of hotels, but I know it's a lot. We're not going to be able to rebrand every single hotel. That would be, oh my God, craziness. But, I'm down for rebranding a few. Because I know how the 3 of us get when we see something that could be possible with our Imagineering. We can get into the pieces of it. So so yes, indeed. So we'll rock it out to 1 hour and 42 minutes here, and then after that we will read the Daily Motivator and then head on out. But this has been a fun live. Like I said, please y'all enjoy this replay. And also too, if you want to know how this got inspired, if you want to know how this came to be, of course, go back to the beginning of this one. But if you want to see the antithesis of all this, go back to the Las Vegas Rebrand Master Plan live. You'll see all the hotels that I came up with there, and y'all, it's some of my best work yet. It's hard for me to beat myself. And I say that humbly because I'm always thinking of something. You go back through our, Chuck's Arcade with Toys R Us. You can go back to the Nintendo K. You can go back to our Disney Quest pitch. We're always thinking of stuff. All right, ciao, my friend. Love you as always, brother. Talk soon. We're always thinking of things that are not in the world, but that could absolutely be in the world. So, and shout out to Florentine as well. Love that, brother, as well. All right, y'all. Let's get y'all the Daily Motivator and then head on out of here. Yes, indeed. Good live tonight. Here we go. It is in our lives and not our worlds that our religion must be read. Thomas Jefferson. Well, very powerful words there. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Friday, November 7th, 2025. Open yourself. Open your eyes to the wonder of the world around you. Open your heart to the beauty inside people you encounter. Open your mind to possibilities for genuine experience, real value, authentic interaction. Open your spirit to kindness, generosity, love. Open yourself to the fulfillment of meeting life's challenges. Open your awareness to opportunities for making a difference. Be open to all of existence, to the ups and downs, to the certainties and mysteries. Be open and willing to deal with all the varied situations and occasions that life can send your way. Openly embrace each moment as it arrives, and you'll position yourself to do good things with it. Put yourself on the line. Continue to improve on your many skills by utilizing them. The day is here and ready to be lived. Open yourself to all its prospects for creating richness and fulfillment. Ralph Morrison. I have to tell you, whenever we do a AI live, we really are opening ourselves to criticism. The good, the bad, and that really came out your mouth in the middle. Here's the first thing I'll tell you about open yourself. When you close yourself, you're also closing the possibilities of what you deserve in life. All of the deep dive live pitches that we have done on this channel, we'll continue to do on this channel, our channel here. I would do this whether these companies will pick them up or not, because it's another way to showcase my creativity. Sometimes you have to recognize the assignment is bigger than you. That's the first thing I would say to you. That's the first thing, like I said, I would say to you. Be open to all of existence, the ups and the downs. A lot of times the ups and the downs are what scares us, right? But I'll promise you this, you have had more ups than downs. Believe me, not everyone is going to be a winner circle win. Sometimes it's a small personal win that nobody will ever know about. And I will say this, the true champions are always moving forward. The true champions are always moving forward. The true champions are always moving forward. And that doesn't mean winning all the time. That means how they are moving as a champion, by how they treat people, how they invest in themselves, how they get better as a person. That's what I mean by champions are always moving. That's the second thing I'll tell you. And then finally, the third thing I'll tell you is the day is here and ready to be lived. Each day is a gift. Up to you to open it and to discover what's inside. All right. So that is it. So with that being said, everybody, live from the virtual Ray-Ban New York, New York. It is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born blessed. And the church may not be where you want to be, by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself, is another thing, be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you, you have spent time with me, and hopefully by spending time together, we're support together. And always remember, you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just utilizing AI to showcase the possibilities of what can be, and making sure that you remain the source. Okay, make sure the replay is not just for you. Watch it, not just for you. Let's do it before you want to experience it again. I love you, I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, see love you gotta give, or see love you gotta give, or see love you gotta get it. Where obstacles you have overcome, where successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one's as proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Just recognize everything that you do, everyone is not going to care about. But as long as you care about it, you have completed the assignment, okay? And I say that because there's a lot of people go after their dreams. They go after their dreams for years, and sometimes it's easier to give up. Just know the day you give up is the day that your dream does not come true. As I'm saying that to you, I'm saying it to myself as well. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everybody. Love you all. Good night. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's faith. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that They have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons. But you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's faith. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying